Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. This is Captain Ron Phillips here. We are in the final string of missions here for our Romulan character. We have defeated and gotten vengeance against the Alachi. Now they are in disarray. They have no idea what to do with themselves. We've taken care of them. We are finally going to win our freedom from the Tal Shiar and put an end to this once and for all. Now you can see the first mission I already did. It's called Towards Freedom. And it just says the battle with the Alachi is over and it's time to regroup with your fleet. This was all you had to do for some reason was accept the mission, meet up with a Romulan operative who is on Kronos in the first city, and say hello, and that was it. Same thing happened here in Vengeance, the voice of the voiceless. Where I was going against the Alachi there. I had to meet Admiral Kararik outside of Klingon space, and then all the rest of the missions were completely away from Klingon space. So there was no point filming those. It was just drop in, say hi, that was it. So that's why Towards Freedom is already done. We are going now to the Vault. Now this looks, if you can see this here, this is kind of a weird Gothic, weird looking place here. This is our first stop. Now, here I am sitting outside of it. It's outside of what's called the Hakona system. Just looks like a great big Star Trek 24th century version of like Notre Dame or some ancient Gothic cathedral. It's really strange. And we also have to have our shuttle for this. Now, you saw how bad I was with my last shuttle, and I got creamed left and right in that one. This time, I got the Kestrel Runabout instead of the basic Tercel shuttle, which has a little bit more power to it, a little bit bigger, and I'm also able to equip some more extra consoles here for tactical science and engineering. Before, I was only able to operate one, so hopefully we're going to do a little bit better this time. And here we go. We're going to go picking the lock and entering the vault. This was the background here before we start. This was originally a Romulan research station, but at the end of the after the supernova at Hobus, they believe it was abandoned. And now that we've got the Alachi on the run and in disarray, something turned on in here and we started receiving power readings as if she's back on. And so Romulan Republic Command has sent me here to investigate. So let's go find out, everybody, and see why we need to pick the vault. And yeah, here we go, folks.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon.
Where have we heard that before?
Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. We need to find a way past that sensor grid. Perhaps we can see if some of our stolen Tal Shiar data will be of use. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Okay, so we need to avoid patrol vessels and evade sensor nets while approaching the vault. Consult with your officers for options. Alright. Let's see. We can examine the derelict ship, examine a subspace booster relay, or examine asteroid near navigational beacon.
The Riemanns are all over this system. If we start a fight with one of the ships, we'll probably have to fight them all. And there's no telling how many are cloaked here. We have a number of possible options to explore.
Alright, communication satellite.
All of the construction work out here must have required the use of a lot of worker shuttles and a communication booster. We might be able to dig up some information about the station's communication network, if we can find a subspace relay satellite.
Tactical officers can examine that. Okay, I'm not tactical.
The remnants are all over this system.
How about the derelict ship?
Sensors are reading a small derelict worker ship near some of the asteroid debris. We might find helpful clues there.
Alright, that's for the science officer, so I'm an engineer.
The remnants are all over this system. If we start a fight, the material requirements to make a base of that size must have been enormous. There's a lot of stellar debris here. Probably remnants of asteroids or fragments from moons that were mined for raw materials. We might be able to do something useful with them. One of the large asteroids has a navigational beacon. The Tal Shiar must have placed it there for some reason.
Okay.
The remnants are all over this system.
What's the nebula?
There's a small patch of nebula gases near the station. The static discharges in the area are highly intense. We may be able to cover an approach to the station by traveling through the nebula. This would be risky, because the nebula would cloud our tactical displays and interfere with our shields, but it would almost certainly keep the station's sensor grid from detecting us until we're right on top of them.
Alright, disrupt shields and sensors, but might offer an alternative way to sneak in.
The remnants are all
And
over
finally,
the
the
system.
Tal Shiar
We'll
codes.
start a fight with... Doesn't look like the Tal Shiar have been here in a while. I'll wager they haven't changed their old codes. You have a number of them from previous operations. They may be just what we need here. There's an old communications relay satellite nearby. We could try sending an access code through there and see if we can gain legitimate access.
I don't know, gang. What do you think? So you got the derelict ship, the booster array, the nav beacon. Well, we have to do one of these three here. So, since we are an engineer, we're going to have to come over here to the asteroid. Let's cloak. I wasn't expecting that to uncloak me. Uh-oh.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pervium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
All right.
This fragment is full of duranium. With a little bit of radiation, it'll cause duranium shadows on scanners, which would look like a weapon suite. If this sensor network was set up in the usual way, the scanners will exclude this kind of stellar debris. If we give the fragment a nudge with our tractor beam and follow along behind it, we could slip through the sensor grid.
All right. Then follow it through the detection grid.
Follow that rock.
Okay, why did you all of a sudden just decide to speed up on me?
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Remans.
Okay. Okay, that was an interesting way to get in. Here's the station. She is a weird looking thing, isn't she, folks?
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
All right.
We've tripped some security systems.
Oh, man.
The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key.
Okay. Scan turret debris.
This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750. The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. Key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably... That's it. Well done. We should be able to bypass the system and gain access now.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Microgravity storage crates. Mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
Yeah, you get hit by those yellow beams, they do hurt you. Or that green lightning, so you gotta be careful. Hello.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
Okay. There's just no way to get through that.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Wow. Does that say what I think that says?
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
That's not good.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy?
Who are you?
Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you.
And what are you doing here?
That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
Neither of us is supposed to be here, I suspect.
Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. And you and I are either one or the other.
My only intention is to determine what is amiss in this station.
You are suitably informed now, I trust. Sadly for you, one of my ships has already finished loading the Thalaron weapons. So you have become the only loose end in my operation. I despise loose ends.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thalaron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
I don't think so, pal. dang plasma torpedoes. Didn't exactly have the chat with Obasek I thought we were going to have. Now we got to get out of here. Dang, these plasma torpedoes. A Mogai? Oh no.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yeah, it's more like it. Come on. Ah, damn plasma torpedoes. I don't know how this is gonna go, folks. But I gotta get past him to get to these locking mechanisms.
Blast the door locks.
Oh good, he's stuck. Oh crud, no he's not. No, 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 no. Oh, these god dang torpedoes. Alright, there we go. We got away from the Mogai at least. Aha! Now I don't even have to worry about the Mogai. Because he can't come in here.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Bye-bye, Mogai. Oh, Devaro Light Warbird. Okay, maybe we can take care of this guy.
Ship is under attack.
Oh, crap. Oh, confounded thing. Yeah, you'll hit the Devaro, but you won't hit anything else. Damn plasma torpedoes. Ah, get me out of here, get me out of here.
We
Exit.
need to alert the KDF to OBIS-X plan. Once we are clear of the station interior, we can send a message by using the subspace booster satellite. Then we will have little choice but to keep the Remans occupied until reinforcements can arrive. I suggest evasive action when that occurs. Though you may feel otherwise, I do not believe today is a good day to die.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship.
Got it.
We are now in the micronebula. is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Oh, no. That didn't work out very well at all. Oh!
That was a glorious explosion! Probably the Medaleron weapons carried aboard the ship. We are going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Klingon space.
Sure. Okay, so we have to debrief with the person we met on Kronos. All right. That doesn't sound very promising, but okay. Alright folks, this will take a bit here, so let's see what we got here. Okay. Not much in the way of goodies here. Okay, so if you remember, that Obisek Riemann character was the guy who actually ran off from Nimbus 3 with the Thalaron triggers that we were trying to get from Hassan there, the Undying, the Orion Syndicate guy. So I'm surprised he didn't recognize us, and I'm surprised we didn't say we recognized him. But that was him after we helped free his ship from some of the Orion Syndicate on his way out. That conversation didn't go as well as I had hoped. I don't know, maybe he just talks to the Starfleet officer like that. However, yeah, that was interesting. So the Riemanns have taken over an old Romulan Star Empire station. They've got a Borg cube they're using for power and for other stuff, and they're making Thalaron weapons in there. That's not good. So yeah, we definitely got to let our contact know here in Klingon space. So I'll get back with you as soon as we get back there, folks. See you in a bit. here is Vishka. I suppose we should expect that the Romulans would research weapons like Thalaron technology. This division with the Remans, though, could be exploited. I'm sure that Tamek will have me analyzing data for the next several days. Drop by again to see what we've uncovered. Okay. A civil war may well be brewing between the Romulans and the Remans, and we could use this as a wedge to break off some parts of the Star Empire, or at the very least to keep them so busy that we can stabilize our borders and commit our forces elsewhere. Between Sela and this new warrior on the scene, Obisek, the Romulans and Remans are pitted in a battle between two charismatic leaders. Still, a conflict of this scope usually isn't the sort planned by raw revolutionaries and partisans. Someone has an eye on the bigger picture, and we need to make sure that there isn't a hidden hand. And on that note, I think we're through here. Kapla! Interesting to hear from a Romulan. Or not a Romulan, an Orion. Alright, here's Tamek.
Excellent. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obisek and the Romulans. If Sela is stupid enough to wage war against our own vassals, we might be able to use the conflict to our advantage. You were right, however, to destroy the Thalaron weapons. They are the tools of a coward. I would rather look my enemy in the eye as he dies. Klingon intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step is to find out why the Remans want to attack these locations.
Congratulations, Commander.
The Remans are used to dealing with Romulans. Like an abused Targ, they now fear all who approach. I had great hopes for the Remans in the days after Shinzon's rebellion and the destruction of Romulus. They threw off their shackles and stood as the Romulans' equals. The High Council even considered an alliance with the Remans, but they were too suspicious and paranoid for much to come of it. It is better this way. The Remans' fear makes them weak.
Okay. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is it for the Vault. I'm not sure if anybody enjoyed this one, but I hope you guys do.
Intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the Vault. I want you to infiltrate one of these targets and determine why Obisek would attack it. The Hefar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The big-eared little money grubbers have reopened the mines, and are now doing business with anyone with latinum. Go to the Hefar system and blend in with the Romulan refugees there. Find Modron, and discover what he is hiding. Once we know why Obisek and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will know how to proceed.
Alright. That is our next mission, Mine Enemy and the Hefar system. But this was the Vault, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. More to come, more to see. We are almost at the end of the Romulan storyline here. Battling here to free them. Let's see, we just got the end here of freedom. We've got Mine Enemy, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. That is it. And we will be done with the Romulan storyline. Unless anybody, we could all, now everybody can do the new Romulus aid. And I do not believe there is anything specific for your Romulan character doing the new Romulus missions there. Because everybody can do these missions. The Klingon, the Romulan, the Starfleet, they all have these same missions here. So, but if you would like me to go to New Romulus after I'm done with the final Romulan storyline here in Freedom, by all means comment below there, and I will gladly do those as my Romulan character. And otherwise, we will have these last 4 or 5 episodes to do, and then we will be starting the Klingon storyline. And oh boy, I can't wait for that one, because we love our Klingons, don't we? So, Until then, this is Captain Ron Phillips. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time here on Star Trek Online. Goodbye, everybody.